Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore, and we are here on Zwift running Monday Run Club in Group B. How the diddly day are you all? We're back. We sort of had a week off because I had a week off work last week. And the weather was really nice here in Cornwall for about 4 or 5 days in a row. So I was out in the garden, just like Tina and Sebastian and a few others. We've all been out in the garden doing our garden maintenance, so we're a bit knackered last week. So we concentrated on the garden stuff. However, we have videos going live tonight on our other channels. Tina's Clips has got a video going live at 5 p.m. FINNIMORES Farmhouse has a video going live at 5 p.m. And so does the what's the other channel? The Cornish Runner also has a video going live at 5 o'clock tonight. So we've been a bit busy, haven't we, Tina? Unfortunately, I didn't go park run on Saturday. Well, I did go to park run, and I filmed it, and I messed up the recording. It was all white. So there isn't a park run video going live tonight, but there is one of me running along the coast path. So I went for a run along the coast path, 11k. On Sunday, that was yesterday, and swallowed a fly, which you'll see. The hook at the beginning of the video is me choking on a fly. So yeah, there's a fly incident in the video that's going live tonight. It was a really nice day. I really enjoyed the run. I went out at 9 o'clock in the morning. The weather was fantastic and I really enjoyed it. I was planning on doing a half marathon distance, but I suddenly decided that I wanted to get home and get back in the garden, do a bit more work in the garden. So I ran home. I've broken the ride-on tractor again, Tina. The mounting brackets on the cutting deck have broke. Completely sheared off. I was using it too much over the weekend and last week. And now I've got to borrow my friend's welder and learn how to weld pretty quick before the grass goes mad. So good evening to Leafon and Tina and Sebastian in the live chat tonight. Sebastian says good evening. Tina says hello stranger. I know, we've all been in contact. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, V. Much appreciated. Never seen one of them before. Cheers. Tina says, Clive, your ride on lawnmowers is doomed. It is. It broke. I wondered what was going on. There was this funny noise and two of the brackets are completely broke off because it's all rusty underneath. So we're going to have to work out how to weld. Thank you for the 20 CZK. Anyone know what that is? Cheers. Group D for Sebastian tonight. Sebastian is with me in game and he's running in Group D. Well done, Sebastian. He asked me earlier if I was running tonight and I was at work, so I'm back at work now. So I've been busy chopping logs up. Or chopping logs, moving logs around, sorry. I'm moving sheds around and big posts. So it's been quite a manual day at work today. So I'm a little bit knackered. But we got on the treadmill. We're doing Monday Run Club. Leafon says, what if I can't keep up with your... Oh, at the beginning, Leafon asked, what is the slowest speed on Monday Run Club? And Tina quite rightly replied, 8 to 9.5 kilometers per hour. If you can't keep up, Leafon, there's a little setting called the, is it the BIOS or the BIOS? Up there on the left-hand corner of the game screen, you can see something that says 100%. You can drop that down to 75, which takes the speed down, probably down to about 5 or 6 kilometers per hour. And if not, it doesn't matter. Run what you're comfortable with. So here we go then, it's Monday night, it's Monday Run Club. The weather here in Cornwall at the moment is a little bit grey. It's a little bit misty. The temperature in the garage tonight is 12 degrees. I've got the fan on to keep me cool. 44% humidity. We've almost had a week of really nice weather this week, which is pretty cool. And the marshy garden has almost dried up. So here we go then, just over 400 metres to go now until we actually start the workout. Tonight's workout is a progressive run. So we start at 10 kilometres per hour and we're going to finish off at about 12. Gets the week going nicely. It's a good effort, it's a firm effort, but it's not too crazy. Anthony says, did you enjoy your week off, Anthony? Yes, I did, Anthony. But it's good to get back to work and have a rest. I've been quite busy, as we all have, haven't we, last week, in all that nice weather. I've cut the grass probably about 3 or 4 times in the last week. I've had the strimmer out, the ride-on out, push around on, and because it was so long, I had to start off cutting everything long and then slowly work my way down, so it's almost back to its normal length now. But would you believe, in 2 days, and with this warm weather, it's all growing up again already. Tina's been to a spinning class today, got her heart rate up to red zone. Good effort, Tina, good work. Leafon's asking, have we had a drought? We've had a flood due to the snow melting. We've had nothing but a drought. We've had 4 days of sun, Leafon, which is the first time in about 6 months. We've had more rain here, and probably where Tina is and where Anthony is. We've had more rain this year than ever in recorded history. It's been absolutely horrendous. We've had trees down, houses blown over, high winds. It's been crazy. So in the last week, we've actually had some sun and some dry weather, which is really nice. However, I wouldn't be surprised if there is a hosepipe ban in place now. Tina says our trails are drying nicely. Yes, I was on the coast path yesterday, and you wouldn't thought it'd been raining for 6 months. It was lovely out there. No water, no mud, nice and cut back, no stinger nettles or brambles. Here we go then, through the arch, 10.4 kilometres per hour. Leafon says, why busy? Pronounced as busy. It's probably pronounced as busy, Leafon, but it's my Cornish accent. I don't pronounce anything right. It's my rubbish twang. My wife is always telling me off for not pronouncing things correctly. I just say it's me and that's the way I am. Hello, T-Tonder. Hello. Anthony says to Tina, that's good, Tina, how is your knee? Tina says, touch wood, it's feeling much better. Another week off, I think. Keep up the rehab and gym cardio. So well done, Tina. She's having a rest from running at the moment. She had a little bit of a knee niggle. And now she's still training, still going to the gym, still staying active in the garden, and now she's going to spinning class. Hitting that zone 5 red. Well done, Tina. Tina, you're going to be preferring that in a minute, aren't you? I think you should get a spinning machine and spin with us when we're running. So what is a spinner anyway? Is it like an exercise bike? Is it that type of thing? What's the difference? Tina says she needs a nap after the spinning bike. Anthony says, go easy, Tina, go easy. Is it the ones with the fan in the front wheel? Or is that something completely different? Anthony Anderson's ordered some new shoes. New shoes in for Anthony. Very nice, Anthony. What have you got, buddy? What's coming? What's in the post? What have I got in the post? I've ordered a running parcel, actually. I've ordered a new Solomon Pulse running belt because my old one, the zip, has been broken for about 4 years. And I still use it every week. I put my keys in there, my gel in there, my camera in there, bits and pieces. But the zipping compartment, the zip's been broke for years. And I've decided I'm going to treat myself, get a new running belt, because I'm fed up with things falling out of it all the time. So I find the Solomon Pulse belt is perfect for what I need. It fits all my bits and pieces in there. It's comfortable, size medium, fits me well. Unless I put a soft flask water bottle in it and then it falls off. But generally, when you're wearing it, you're wearing a hydration vest. So you only need to put light things in it, like gels and camera equipment, maybe your phone. Tina says, it's a stationary bike, up and down the resistance and speed, no fan. It's an assault bike. So is it like a smart bike, like a normal cycling bike though, but not on a razor blade seat? Is it more comfortable? You and me both, Leaf on, you and me both. It makes us who we are. Gives us our personality and character. A6 Kenya 32s should arrive on Saturday. My belt should be here by Wednesday, hopefully. Oh no, so Tina's spinning bike also has a razor blade seat. You should do what Jonathan Perkin does. And I think he puts a big comfy seat on his. Is it Jonathan or is it Paul? Might be Paul actually. He puts a big comfy seat on his cycling bike. So we're feeling alright tonight. As usual, my left glute is slightly tight. There's obviously a tight gluteness going on there. 200 metres to go to the next arch. Heart rate 128. Cadence 172. Feeling okay. A little bit tired. Mainly my arms, lifting all that wood and carrying it around all day. Tina says she has a gel seat. She may take it with her. That'd be alright. They got quick release adapters on them, Tina. Might be worth doing it. Anthony's ordered his new shoes from Germany. Best price around, apparently. A German website. Did you check sports shoes? I always find they're okay. But then sometimes, if you go direct, you do get a really good deal, don't you? There is a few good shoe deals going on at the moment. It's that time of year when all the new models are coming out and all the old models are being sold off. I keep looking at the Hoka Speedgoat 7s that have just come out. I'm still wearing Speedgoat 5s. I've got 2 pairs of Speedgoat 5s. One's got splits down the side, and I still use them for training runs. They're still going. I reckon they've done about over 1,000 kilometers each in my training trail shoes. And then my race day trail shoes, I wear them Fatty X's for ultras. Don't actually know what I'm going to wear for a shorter run. Just wear the Speedgoats, they're still going. Keep wearing them till the bottoms drop off. I think the blue ones have got no tread left on them. Tina said she really enjoyed spinning today. She thinks she's going to keep going on Mondays even when she's back to running. Nice one, Tina. Anthony Anderson has checked all the websites for his new shoes, and yes, he has found the best deal around. Well done, Anthony. It's always worth looking around and watching reviews and stuff in it to get a good idea of what it is you're after. And if it's a make, have you had them type of shoes before? Anthony, I tend to stick to the same brand because you get used to the sizing. So with Hoka's, I always buy half a size up, and they fit just right. So I am an 8.5, and with Hoka's I always buy 9s, and they're perfect. However, Saucony is a bit like Hoka's as well. I always buy a 9, and it's like an 8.5. But what are the ones? I can't remember. It might be Asis actually. I had to buy a 9. Oh, it's too big, so I had to drop down a size. Leafon says, will you prefer actual winter, thick snow and strong negative temperatures, sometimes below -20, over rain? I wouldn't mind it for a couple of days, Leafon. I don't think I could live with it like you do. I think you've grown up with it. You're used to it. If we got that type of snow in England, the whole country would stop for 6 months. I like it for a couple days, for something different, but I don't like it for long periods of time. Tina says, I'm afraid I hate snow, Leafon. Leafon says, yes, in my opinion, no snow, no winter. We get snow here where I live, Leafon, about once every 10 years. We get excited sometimes when we get a little bit of frost. Anthony says, Leafon, you can keep your -20. I'll go for rain. Asis, that's it, Asis. Oliver wears Asis, and I find that I have to buy the right size. I have to buy 8.5 if I wear them. Nike shoes as well. I have to buy 8.5. I haven't got any Nikes. Oh, actually, I've got a pair of Next Percents, version 1. You remember when the Next Percents first came out? Back in 2020 or 2019, whenever it was. The new super shoes with a carbon plate. I've got a pair of them still. My first pair, and I still wear them. Very rarely, but I will wear them occasionally. But I wore them to parkrun about a month ago, and it feels like I got so used to Hoka shoes with all that foam. They feel like there's no sponge left on them. It might be because they're too old and it's gone hard, but they feel like you're running on the floor. Yep, Anthony always runs in Asis, so in my video that went live 1 minute ago, I actually make a comment about if you're getting new running gear that you haven't used before or haven't used for some time, and you've got an event coming up, make sure you get out and try it all out. Because my technical issue yesterday was what did I do? I paused my watch, which causes issues with my on-screen overlay graphics. If you watch some of my videos, you see that I like to put the distance and the speed and the map on the screen on some of the shots. But unfortunately, yesterday I was unable to do that because I ran down the hill from my house and paused my watch, which caused the Strava and all that to mess up, and the Garmin Connect, and it wouldn't connect to my camera for the overlays. So I remembered why you don't pause the watch. Two of my running club, actually, Emma and Joe, are running the London Marathon this year, and they're going for a Guinness Book of Records. They're running as a 2-person blue elephant. So they're going to be inside an inflatable elephant running the London Marathon, and they've got to do it, I think, in about 4 hours. So over the last couple of weeks they've been training in the elephant, going to run club, running around the local town in this blue elephant to get used to it and know that they can run for long periods of time inside this elephant. So yeah, if you see the London Marathon on the telly, or you're there, look out for the blue elephant with 2 people inside. The upper halves of the body stick out. They're not completely inside it. It's just the legs and the head. Tina says our videos are now live. So check out Tina's clips, Finnimore's Farmhouse, and the Cornish Runner on YouTube. 3 new videos there for you to have a look at. And we've been quite busy with the shorts, haven't we, Tina, over the weekend? I've got another short that's going live on YouTube tomorrow, I think, at 5 p.m. But I think you've already seen it. It's on Instagram of me crawling up the hill. Leafon said this year's been an unusually short winter. Snow started to pile right before December, usually 2 weeks to the north, a month earlier, and melting 2 weeks already. I think Sebastian in Germany had the worst winter they've had for years and years. Leafon's had the shortest year for years and years. Leafon, I saw on social media in Russia snow drifts up multi-story buildings in the towns. Was that true, or is that just AI? The snow drifts were right up like 20-story buildings. Yeah, Anthony says, can you stop your watch and pause when you stop running, Clive? I can, and I used to have that on all the time, Anthony, but if I pause the run on my watch, the time sync messes up with the video on my recording camera and it stops working. However, a year ago when I first started recording the runs, that's what used to happen. It would mess up. But I panicked and I stopped the run entirely and restarted it. And then I realised that because I stopped the run and restarted it, only half the run's going to be split up. And when I do the overlays on the screen, the distances are going to be all wrong and the whole map won't be on there. So it probably would have been alright after me pausing it, but because I stopped it and restarted it completely, it messed it all up. I also ChatGPT'd it as well, and they said don't pause your run because it messes it up with the camera, because the camera uses the data from the watch, but if the watch stops, the camera's timer inside's still going and it just all goes a bit weird. Tina says the auto pause messes with your average pace. She never uses it. How you doing, Sebastian? Are you alright? Enjoying Group D? Well done for joining us tonight, buddy. We all had a bit of a break last week, didn't we, from running? Tina was injured, so she spent the week in the garden. I had a week off work, so I spent the week in the garden. Sebastian was building things and growing fish. Congratulations, Sebastian, for becoming a new dad to about 1,000 fish. Well done, buddy. Sebastian says he's off form at the moment. That's all right, buddy. Loads of time to get back into it. I was just thinking that, Leafon. Leafon says, I hope winter doesn't surprise them with a May blizzard. I was about to say, it's not quite over yet, is it? Even here in the UK, in March, we can still get cold nights and icy nights, even into April sometimes. But we hope that's all behind us now. For my tortoise's sake. Oh, mentioning tortoises, that's what the Finnimore's farmhouse video is all about tonight. Me dragging the tortoises out the fridge. Out of hibernation and back into the garden. Leafon's saying the central heating's being turned off because they've had some warm days. I've actually lit the log burner last night. It was so chilly last night, I think because we had 4 nice hot warm days, we got used to it. And when the evening kicks in, it's freezing. So last night I actually lit the log burner because we were quite cold. Tina, did you light the log burner last night? I know you said you were thinking about it. Anthony says we might be getting snow this week. No! No snow, Anthony. We won't get snow here in Cornwall. Through the arch we go, 11.2 kilometers per hour. Heart rate now just about to touch 140. Cadence 172. We've just gone over 4 kilometers into the run. 23 minutes and 45 seconds have elapsed. Feeling okay. What's that question mark over there, look? On the screen now, on the Zwift screen, there's a little blue arch on the side of the road with a blue question mark in it. I've never seen that before. Sebastian says in Germany, he had -2 this morning. Totally freezing on his bike. I think we're back down to about 3 or 4 degrees at the moment in the morning. I know my little alarm on the car comes on to tell me that there's possible ice and that dings at 4 degrees. So it is cold overnight still. I think we've got rain forecast for tomorrow and Wednesday, possibly Thursday, Friday again. Boo! Boo! We've been spoiled last week. At least it was my week off work, wasn't it? I had a week off work and it was sunny. But it looks like it's going to be raining again tomorrow. Back to park run next Saturday. Hopefully it won't be too bad so I can record that city central route, which I messed up this weekend just gone. And then I'm looking at possibly running very loose term, running a marathon distance on Sunday. Because even though we thought we had a month off running, I made a very silly decision and I signed up to run the Bodmin Beacon Beast Marathon, which is on about the 16th of April or something like that. So halfway through April, about 2 or 3 weeks time, I'm running a marathon. And it's a really hilly one. A really, really hilly one. So yeah, but the main objective will be to get to the finish line and to record it for the film, for the Cornish Runner channel. So I won't be going out fast. It won't be a 3.5 or 4 hour marathon. It's going to be more like a 5 or 6. Hopefully the weather's nice. Anthony says I had that new screen appear when I finished my run last Friday. That weird one with the levels, Anthony. We'll have to watch out for that tonight. I'm sure it appears on Mondays. Or is it Tuesdays? I know it's not always there. It doesn't always appear. But sometimes it does. Tina says, I see Stephen ran 40k this morning on the Beachy Head route. I saw that as well, Tina. Well done to Stephen. He also commented that he hasn't run that distance for some time and he did feel it towards the end. So well done to Stephen for getting out there after his injury and now running 40 kilometres this morning. Good work, buddy. I hope your legs are feeling okay tonight. Oh, Leaf One says, you talk about the 20-story snow drifts. It's definitely aye. Second, sometimes third, in tight spaces. Yeah, I thought it was, Leaf One. He said it was 2 or 3 stories up the sides of the multi-story buildings. But in the pictures that were popping up on social media, it looked like it was right up to the top floor. And people were jumping out the window into it. Can't believe anything these days, can you? Can't believe anything. Stick to virtual FMR, Tina's clips, and Cornish Runner. It's all real. It's all sweat and grind. We're doing it ourselves. No AI on our videos. Sebastian says the blur in front of the arch is new. Can't see anything. Yeah, back there in the volcano, on the side of the road, there's a mini arch, a mini blue arch with a big question mark in the middle of it. Just wondered whether it's going to be a new route or something one day. It was a bit strange, never seen that before. Leafon's asking everyone, what temperature was it all for us today? So he's had plus 8 degrees here in Polperro in Cornwall, in East Cornwall. The temperature at the moment here in the garage is 13 degrees, but that's because I'm in the garage, the treadmill's on, I'm hot and sweaty and the computer's on. But outside, it's about 9 or 10 degrees. And it's possibly dropping now to about 4 tonight. So at the moment, that's crazy, where Leafon lives, his temperature's very similar to what we're experiencing at the moment. But in the winter, it drops to minus 20. Leafon says people are jumping out of the second or third floors. Anything above that is probably fake in AI. I thought it was, Leafon, I thought it was. Tina's got 12 degrees in Somerset at the moment. It's warming up, innit, Tina? It's warming up. Spring is on the way. (13 degrees where Sebastian is. However, it was minus 2 this morning when he cycled to work. So that's a bit of a contrast, isn't it? Anthony also has 13 degrees over in the east of England. 13 in the east. 12 here in Cornwall in the west. And if Amy was here, she could tell us what it's like up north. Oh, I'm quite enjoying this tonight, this run. Everything's feeling okay, even if I have got longer arms from carrying wood all day. Anthony says, work? What's that? Anthony's living the retirement life now, getting out of bed about 10, 11, and doing what you want, when you want, at your own speed. Nice one, Anthony. Enjoy it, buddy. Make the most of it. Which I'm sure you are. I'm sure you are. You like your running. I think you like your garden as well, don't you, Anthony? You into your gardening? Tina says she's definitely missing her running. It's horrible, isn't it, Tina? It's horrible when you've got a little niggle and you want to run, but you don't want to put yourself back. Oliver's work placement finishes this week, so he comes home on Saturday, I think. So he'll be nagging me to go back to a run club on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I was actually going to go run club tomorrow night, but unfortunately they're having the club AGM, the annual meeting, and I think club is about an hour earlier, which obviously clashes with my treadmill run here on Zwift, so I can't go tomorrow, but maybe we'll get there on Thursday. Anthony says, Tina, you'll be back soon. Anthony says, yes, he's been in the garden this afternoon. Oh, Tina says, I have to make sure I heal. I'm helping my friend with her marathon training from May. Well done, Tina. It's nice to help and support someone, isn't it? When they have a goal like that. That's how I feel with Oliver. His running journey started last January. And we got him through a year of park runs. Now we've introduced him to the Cornish Grand Prix series of running, and now he wants to run an ultra. So we're on a waiting list for a race called the Classic Quarter. It's in June, so hopefully we'll get that. That's about 45 miles, 45 to 50 miles. So that's his next step up from a marathon. And then he's thinking about running the Arc 50, and he's even mentioned that he would like to run the Arc 100, but I don't think he'll be ready for that. Not this year. But we'll see how his training goes. I'll see how he does in the Classic Quarter. Tina's asking me, when is my 100th parkrun? So I'm on 94 now, Tina. So 6 more to go. I'll probably go parkrun this coming weekend. So that'll be 5. And then the following weekend will be 4. And then I've got that crazy marathon, so I won't be going that weekend. So it's about a month and a half, 2 months I reckon. April, May time, Tina. We'll get a better idea over the coming weeks. So the plan is, when we run the 100th park run, I'm going to head up and see Tina and join her at Frogmurray Green Farm for my 100th, just for something a bit different. Be an early start that day, Tina. Oliver will be coming with me probably. If he's around, he'll be with me. Yeah, it will be, Tina. I will be. I'll be there. Frogmurray is the name of a place, Leafon, near where Tina lives. Name of a village. Is it a name of a village, Tina? Or is it the name of the farm? Or the area? So I saw my brother took a picture of himself at park run on the weekend just gone, and he got his 100th park run in Australia. He flew out over Christmas to visit my other brother David, and whilst he was there he ran his 100th park run. So that was a bit of a way to go, wasn't it, to get a 100th park run? But yeah, on the photographs on the weekend he was wearing his 100 black park run t-shirt. And without us knowing, Martin's home park run is City Central Plymouth park run, and mine is Lanhydrock. However, on the weekend, I went to Plymouth, Martin came to Lanhydrock, we crossed over, and we didn't know. So I went up there to surprise him, and he was down here in my home park run. So that wasn't planned very well, was it? So Frogmurray is the name of the farm, Leafon. So there we go, we are approaching 7 kilometres in already. I haven't been keeping an eye. I've just been in auto mode. Put the speed up every time I go for an arch. Less than 300 metres to go to the next arch, and we'll be in the final increase. So that's gone quite quick tonight. Well done, Sebastian, wherever you are. You must be getting close to the end now. Good work, buddy. Sebastian Knights Plymouth. There's the Plymouth. Up the road from me, it's in Devon. It's the capital. What's it called? Oh, no, sorry, it's a city. So it's a city because it has a cathedral. That's what it is. In Truro, in Cornwall, our cathedral is in Truro. So Truro is the city in Cornwall. But in Devon, Plymouth is the a city because it's got a cathedral. There's also a Plymouth in America, isn't there? Plymouth is where Sir Francis Drake sailed from. It's a naval city. Levon says, why PLY, the mouth? Yep, Tina says Plymouth is a big naval city. Through the arch we go. 12 kilometers per hour. Heart rate just hitting 150. Cadence 174. Approaching 40 minutes into the run. 7 kilometers now done. We've got just under 2 kilometers to go now on this Monday afternoon, stroke evening, Monday Run Club on Zwift. Sebastian says he's finished. Well done, Sebastian. Good work, buddy. Tina says, well done, Sebastian. So my treadmill seems to be behaving itself tonight. The belt isn't sticking to the deck, and that's probably due to Anthony's good advice of covering the treadmill with a dust sheet every night. So all week when we weren't running last week, because we are on holiday, enjoying the sun and working in our gardens, the treadmill was covered up with a dust sheet, and it's done the trick. It was absolutely covered in dust when I came in here tonight, so I have to go out and shake it out before I put it back on again. Anthony's asking Sebastian, are you on dad duty with your fish? Sebastian replies, there are still 20 eggs to hatch. So Sebastian is the proud father of a lot of fish at the moment, which is incubated or grown himself. Levon's asking, what did I cover the treadmill with? A dust sheet. An old white sheet. You use them when you're painting. You put them on the floor to stop splashing paint on the floor. We call them a dust sheet. So I had one in the back of my car, which I use at work, and I now put it on my treadmill when I finish. So when it gets windy and the wind blows in the garage, it doesn't cause dust to get inside the treadmill, causing friction and strange noises. So the sheet keeps all the dust outside when I'm not using it. Thank you for the ride on, Kevin DeLuca. Cheers, buddy. 400 metres to go now. Once around the track until we reach the next arch. And then we're being cooled down. However, I think I'm going to keep the speed at 12 kilometres per hour. Do our own thing. We won't follow the on-screen instructions. Keep the heart rate up there just a bit longer. Lefon uses old newspapers to cover stuff when changing wallpaper and painting. I do that as well, actually. I also use newspapers to put in the bottom of my parrot's cage. So when she poops, it goes on the paper. And every morning, as part of my routine, I take the newspaper out, I hoover out the tray, and I put 2 new sheets in for the parrot to read and then poop on. 200 metres. Heart rate climbing up slowly, 153, 154. As we approach the final kilometre of the Monday Run Club. Leafon's asking me, do you ever do 20 kilometre per hour intervals? Quick question to that. Nope. I think I've gone up to 17 before. Maybe a couple years ago, once or twice. But usually no more than 16. However, when I run outside and I run an in real life event and I look at my maximum speeds, you see me, I quite often hit 17, 18 at Run Club. When I go out with Run Club and they say run hard, I've seen 20, 21 kilometers per hour. Only briefly, short bursts, but when I'm outside I do get up to those speeds, but on the treadmill I don't. 20 kilometers per hour is also the maximum speed of this treadmill. And yes, 20 is full out sprint for about 10 seconds. However, these people that run, I don't know, 2-hour marathons, these crazy athletes, they run about 22 kilometers per hour, don't they? Is it something like that? It's mad, isn't it? For 3 hours. Anthony says there was about a dozen runners in Bag That Badge last Friday. It was a 9.2 kilometre run. Tina says, it will be the same one again this week, Anthony. Leafon's asking me, what is your current time for 100 metres? I have absolutely no idea. I could tell you what my time is for 5 kilometres, but I don't run any races shorter than 5 kilometres. I couldn't even guess it. I suppose it's going to be around 14 seconds, something like that, 15 seconds, 14 seconds. Is that a good guess, Tina? For an average sort of 18 kilometers per hour, 100 meter sprinter? I know it takes about 30 seconds when I'm running it in about zone 3, zone 4. Tina says no idea. I can run 5k in 19 minutes and 19 seconds. Well, I did about 2 years ago. Or a year ago, sorry. This time last year I ran a 5k, 19:19. Yeah, Leafon says, when was the last time you ran 100 meters? It was when I was back in school. Probably about 35 years ago. On sports day. And I think it was about 13, 14 seconds. What is the world record 100 meters? Anybody know? Anthony says, good results for GP at the Indoor EU Champs yesterday. It says, so many golds in 1.5 hours. What's the pound sign on a keyboard? Three, Anthony? 3 golds? 9. Usain Bolt 9.58. Well done, Leafon. Sub 10 seconds. That's crazy, isn't it? Oh no, Anthony was saying 9 something to the fastest 100 metres. Leafon said 9.58. I don't know how many gold medals it was. Was it an hour and a half? 3. I thought of Anthony because I looked at my keyboard to my left, and on the key where the pound sign was, it was number 3. Here we go then. Through the final arch. Maximum heart rate 155 tonight. That's not bad. Happy with that. Feel okay. Zone 2, Zone 3 running tonight. Well done Sebastian, who ran in Group D tonight. Well done buddy for joining me. Speedy recovery Tina, you'll be back with us soon. Well done Anthony. Oh, so thank you to you guys in the live chat. Really appreciate your company tonight. Thank you Leafon, Anthony, Tina and Sebastian. Really appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow, Tuesday, for Film My Run 500 with Noble Pro. That'll be it's a 12% incline, 500 meters elevation run. It's nice and steady, just building our leg strength up. And then Wednesday we'll be here with track session at 5:30 or 5 o'clock. What do we decide with that anyway? Well, we're going to start doing it at 5 to make it a bit earlier for Sebastian. And then Thursday is the MHG Run Club 5K, and Friday it'll be Bag That Badge. Thank you, Tina. Tina says, well done, Clive. I'm going to go and get a drink and watch your videos. And Tina, I'll watch your video as well. So Tina's clips, Cornish Runner, and Finnimore's Farmhouse all have a new video tonight. So as usual, if you can pop in and watch it to the end, that'd be much appreciated. Give us a like and a thumbs up and a comment. That'd be fantastic. Really appreciate it. Anyway, everyone, have a good evening. We will be back again tomorrow. Let's save this run, shall we? Before I forget. I've been on here for a week. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony says he'll watch later on. Bit of evening TV. Oh, look, Anthony. There's the funny screen, look. So Mondays, when we do Monday Run Club, we get this strange screen. Training streak, plus 500 XP. Next level 11, next level 12. Calories burned, distance covered. No idea what this screen is all about or what it's working towards. But sometimes it pops up and sometimes it doesn't. Right, bring up that screen. Anyway, thank you for joining us tonight. Have a good evening. We'll be back again tomorrow. Stay safe and take care until next time. Cheers all. Goodbye.